Hello, I am Shweta. I am fashion designer and pattern making coach. Welcome back to my channel Silhouette Sutra. At Silhouette Sutra, we discuss all about fashion, fashion styling, and fashion pattern making. Today, at the 10th episode of Indian pattern making series, we are going to make a sleeve pattern. Measurements required to make sleeve pattern. I am making a short sleeves, so I'll need 3 measurement. Length of the sleeves, because it is short, I am taking it 10 inches. Sleeve roundness, wherever my 10 inches sleeves is ending, their roundness there will be my sleeve roundness measurement. And the third measurement which I need is my across shoulder measurement. These 3 measurement required today for my demo purpose, but if you are making a long sleeves, you will need few more measurement. Like if your sleeves is coming till it is a full sleeves, then you may need your elbow roundness measurement also, here forearm measurement also. So depending on the sleeve length and design, you need require some more measurements, but for today's purpose we need only 3 measurements. If you are new to pattern making and cutting your sleeve pattern for the first time, I want to give you some instructions. Till now, whatever bodice pattern we were making it on fold paper. We were marking here 1/4 pattern front and back on one side. Suppose I am marking it here on this paper where it is cross is showing. Then we'll cut entire back pattern. Then we split the paper into two and we keep the back pattern aside, and on again here we have front marking. We will cut that front marking and this will become our front pattern. That's how we are cutting our bodies patterns. But for the sleeves it is slightly different. We'll mark it on fold paper. We'll mark front and back on this side. We will cut the back sleeve like this. Then we'll open the paper. Now this will become my back side, and on this front marking I'll cut again, but I'll not split the paper. So my front and back sleeve will be joined, and when I'll cut it on fabric I need 2 pieces like this. So let's start making our sleeve pattern. This is my active seamly 2D window. All the measurements are in inches, but for demo purpose in seamly 2D I use centimeter as a unit. So first measurement which we will take is our sleeve length. So I'll start that. Our sleeve length is 10 inches. So it is 10. Next measurement which we will need is our cap height. Cap height can be standard. Mostly people take it as standard, which is 3.25 inches till medium size. For large and XL we can take 3.5. Above XL we can go up to 3.75. What is cap height? Here where the biggest part of our arm lies, this height is our cap height. But I have a precise measurement to calculate this cap height. What I do, you remember our kurta pattern? When we were marking armhole, what we did after marking C, we measured across shoulder measurement. Let me show you my kurta pattern so you will understand it better. I'll open my kurta pattern. Yeah, you remember this was our kurta pattern. So I have taken this half across shoulder measurement, which was 15, so I took 7.5 here. Then we came down 1 inch for our shoulder fall, which we took mostly as a standard 1 inch, and then till here to here we took 7.5 inches as our arm round for our armhole. Because it was 7.5 minus 1, it has become 6.5. Then we mark a point in the middle, which was midpoint of these two. So this was 6.5 and middle of this is, so this measurement is 3.25, which is our cap height. So whenever you are measuring like this, if you are making kurta for yourself, you can take this measurement as your cap height. And if you find this difficult, you can go for standard measurements. So let's jump back into our sleeve pattern. So this is our sleeve pattern again. Let's mark our cap height. Which is 3.25. Okay. Now I want you to remember one more thing from our sleeve pattern. Here we marked whatever was our chest measurement and we added some ease to that. We'll add that here. So if you remember, our upper chest roundness was 36 inches divided by 4 was 9, and 0.75 inches we added as our ease. So first we'll take 9 inches here and plus 0.75 inches we added as ease, will add that also. So this will become our total sleeve length. Okay. Now another measurement will be sleeve roundness. In my case it is 11 inches. Half of that will be 5.5. So I'll mark that here at the bottom. I want angle to be straight 0 degree. So this is my sleeve roundness, but I need some ease here also. So I'll add half an inch more here. I could have added it there only, but I forgot to add. Let me extend this for 0.5 inches. So, and please remember, in all my patterns I am not adding seam allowance. You have to add that extra. So now we'll need our line tool. We'll mark this point, this point. This is our one line. Another line which I need is my from this point till this point. Now again I'll go back again for my point tool. So what I'll do, I'll take midpoint of this line I want midpoint of this. I'll click. Okay. Now first we will mark our front armhole, then we'll mark our back armhole. For the front armhole, what you can do, you can take your armhole curve, make a curve like this with the help of your armhole curve, like this. Here I'll show you how you will draw that. I have not explained all this because it will become confusing in Seamly 2D. What you can do, you can use your this curve to mark like this. Now for the back armhole, I'll mark my back armhole again. So I'll go on point, half inch above. Keep your armhole curve and shape, give a shape like this. I'll give here in this Seamly 2D. This is my back armhole. You can draw with this or with free hand, but this is very handy. You can use this and make your curve nicely. So this is my simple sleeve pattern. This is my simple sleeve pattern. I am going to start another series where I'll make basic pattern from Helen Joseph Armstrong book. So stay tuned for that. See you in the next video.